coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there, man, on Team Banky Pound, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. All the love y'all been showing me. I just I don't know what to do, man. It's just overwhelming to me because, you know, coming from a place that I come from, man, that's not something that I'm used to, but I'm gonna get used to it because that's the way the world should be. It should be about love. It should be about peace and harmony. It should be about uplifting your brother, man, your brother, sister. So, you know, that's what it's all about, man. So shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I love y'all, man. Keep supporting me. Let's get these subscribers up, man. Let's get them all the way up so we can get more people to get on this good positivity train, man. Today, man, I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about some of the questions I put out to the community about what they would want to hear me talk about or what they would want to hear me do. And a lot of them stuck out of my head, and I probably end up doing some of them because y'all asked for them, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here for y'all, man. I'm here for the community. I'm here for the subscribers. I'm here to make this thing, you know, nice and peaceful for everybody, you know, so we can just become a whole community and make this whole Banky Pound movement a community, man, where we just pushing out positivity, man, love and good energy, man. So somebody asked me one of them questions, though, that really touched me was somebody told me, you know, what was it like after I did all that time to you know, when I was getting out. And man, that just made me think because wow, man, I'm just thinking about just give y'all the last 24 hours, you know. So we talking like the last 24 hours of 33 years. The last 24 hours of 33 years. Man, it was overwhelming. It was overwhelming, man. Because I was going through a lot of emotions, you know, a lot of different type of feelings and a lot of doubt. I didn't, you know, crazy as it may sound, I didn't believe it until I actually was walking out of the gate. And I know that might be hard for people to understand, but you got to put things in perspective. You got to say to yourself, just ask yourself, you know, if you was in a certain place or a certain situation for 33 years with no way out, you know, no matter praying, trying, hoping, I mean, no way out. And so in some type of way, I never in my mind felt like I accept being locked up and I was accepted. I was going to be there for the rest of my life. I never accepted it. But in your mind, you still got this thing in the back of your mind like, well, it's been so long. It's like, am I really going to get out? You know what I'm saying? So it's a tough situation. And it's hard to explain in words because that's why a lot of cats in there lose their mind. Because like I say, that's the #1 challenge. After you done did, I would say after you done did a decade, that's the #1 challenge right there, is to maintain your sanity. You know what I'm saying? To maintain your sanity, to not let what you're going through overwhelm you and make you lose hope. Because, man, I seen it happen. I seen it happen to the best of them. And why it didn't happen to me, prayer. Only God knows, you know. I had a praying mother and a lot of praying family, but, you know, that's the only thing I can attribute it to. I can't say it was anything on me, you know what I'm saying, because I'm only human. But, man, it was hard, you know. So, like I say, that's a major thing right there, trying to hold on to your sanity. And then it's a dual threat to hold on to your sanity and your humanity. For you to still believe in humans, man, after you've been treated less than human. Less than human. So it's a difficult situation, man. And like I always tell people, I use this quote, man, all the time. It says, I think it's from Plato, man. It says, you know, nothing should be believed that cannot be explained. And I can't explain certain things the way I want to explain it, but it's also another quote that says that, you know, you can never fully understand anything unless you experience it. So I could give it to you the best way I can to try to unfold it and to paint a picture for you, but unless you experience it, you wouldn't fully understand it, man. And the best way I could tell you, like I say, is God, man. It's God in there, man. You know, everything. This is just me, because I know a lot of people got a lot of different ways that they think and a lot of different feelings about their belief and stuff like that. So I really don't get into that. I can only speak for myself, you know. But I'll give you a piece that you know, because like I said, I did a lot of reading and studying and stuff, and I studied everything, man, because you have time. That's what you do. Unless you, like I say, you drive yourself crazy. So it's a piece, man, that I remember, that I ran across or I read somewhere and I never forgot. And a lot of things is like that that's profound to me. I try to hold it in my brain and use it at a later date or use it when it's necessary. So it was a piece about me that I had read about God, you know, and it said that, you know, if you use the word good, you know, G-O-O-D, and you take one O out, you have God. So God is everything that's good, you know. And if you use the word devil and you take the D out, evil. So the devil is evil, man. And I just thought that was real profound, man. You know, real profound. So this is my mother calling me, so I have to take this phone call. Hold on 1 second. Mother. Yes, I did call you. Let me call you back, because I'm actually shooting a video right now. I'm going to call you right back as soon as I finish, okay? All right, I love you. All right. It's my mother, man. She calls me 4 or 5 times a day, man. But that's a wonderful thing, man, because it was a time that she couldn't call me at all for 33 years. So that's a beautiful thing, man. And so, like I say, man, you have to believe in something, man, because that's what gives you strength, you know. But not to get off topic, because like I said, we're talking about my last 24 hours, man. And I was trying to paint a picture for y'all that make you understand, like I say, why it was so hard to believe, because I had been in that situation for so long. It was just so hard to believe that I was going to get relief, that I was going to get out of that situation. All the way up until the time, man, it was like stages, man. People was laughing at me and everything, because I was like, man, these people told me I made parole. Okay, I seen the process so many times with other people. They make parole, they leave, they get transferred, they do this, they do that, you know. First they make parole, and when you make parole, then within 72 hours you usually get transferred to where you're going to do re-entry. You go to where you do to do re-entry, man, and you get out. Well, one time it wasn't a re-entry, but now it is. So you go to where you have to go to do re-entry for 5 months, and then, you know, you complete that program. You have to complete that program. After you complete that program, and then you out, you release. So that's the process. But I had never been through the process. I had only heard about the process. So in my mind, when I made parole, I'm like, man, this is unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, is this real? So I was looking at the stages in the step. Okay, it took longer for me to get transferred, you know, longer than 72 hours. I think I got transferred like 8 days later. So I'm like, okay, something ain't right. You know, the pessimistic stuff started coming up. So, you know what I'm saying? I was nervous. So that came up, and but then I got transferred. So then when I get there, they put me in what they call a quarantine zone for like 14 days before I actually went to re-entry. So I'm like, what is this? I ain't know nothing about this. But I got through that. So that's another stage. So then when I got in re-entry, now they say, you know, you got to complete this course 5 months. You got to do all of these programs, or this, that, and the third, or whatever, you know, and then you get out. But it's not guaranteed, because you have to complete this program. Okay, so, you know, I dived straight into the program. As I explained to you, if you go back in my other videos, I ended up being the head of the program. I ended up being the senior coordinator. I actually led the program meetings every day, twice a day. for 5 days a week. So I mean, I was in it, all in it, but at the same time, still in the back of your mind, you've been through something for so long, you're saying to yourself, man, wow. So then when it came up on a week, I saw people leaving before me, other people, and they was nervous too, a lot of them nervous. You know, some locked up, maybe I seen 1 or 2 that was locked up longer than me, a few about the same, and most of them was less, but so they was nervous. So, you know, I'm even more nervous. So then when it came up on me, they put your name on the board and stuff when it's your week to leave. So I seen my name on the board, and it was like, man, it was surreal, man. I'm like, wow, man, is this really gonna happen? You know? And then, like I say, with the last 24 hours, man, I was talking to people and talking to dudes I knew, man. There was one guy in there, man, that I had known for like, out of the 33, probably 28. And I was talking to him, I was gonna leave him my TV, you know, because that's the thing you do in there. That's a rite of passage, you know, when you get out, you leave all the stuff you have that's valuable to someone else because, you know, because of the position we're in there, you have to pay it forward. You know, you have to, you know, give that stuff to somebody that need it, that you know need it in there, opposed to somebody out here, because there's more, you know, access to resources out here. So you leave all of that stuff behind, and I left it to him. And I know he did the same thing. He, you know, left it to somebody else when his time came to leave as well. So, and you know, like I say, by, you know, the little thing that's chiming in your head, as I'm leaving that to him, I'm like, man, what if something happened? I got to get that back. I got to get my TV back. You know, because you thinking like that, is this real? Because you never did it. What you have never experienced, you cannot understand. I had never experienced getting out. I never did. I got locked up 33 years ago, and then now they telling me I can leave. I had never left before. I was never like a repeat offender, someone who got out, came back out. Nah, I had never left, so I never knew what it felt like. So I was nervous, man, that whole day. I really was. You know, I talked to people. I tried to act normal. I got on the phone, what I usually do, talk to my family, my mother and everybody, and, you know, it was like, okay, well, tomorrow, da-da-da. I'm like, okay. So, you know, I talked to my cell partner that night, man. We just talked all into the night and just like what ifs and what you gonna do and what you gonna eat and all this and all of that. But in my mind, like I said, I'm still like, wow, is this real? So I went to sleep maybe about, I think I fell asleep like 11 something, which is late for me. Where, you know, in there, I was late. You know, I was asleep in there usually by 9:30, 10 o'clock, you know. If I was up at 10, it was something special going on, some boxing or something on TV. But other than that, I was asleep because I worked out so much in the daytime that, you know, when it came nighttime, I was just exhausted. But, so I went to sleep, man, and I slept kind of okay. I didn't have any nightmares, any kind of crazy dreams or nothing. But when I wake up, man, and it's breakfast time, you know, I go take a shower first, you know, and because that was a routine. Everybody, when they leaving that morning, get up a little early, go take a shower, get yourself ready, woo, woo, woo. I won't go into breakfast, you know what I'm saying? Won't no need to go to breakfast, you know, eat that foolishness when I can eat some real food now. So I go take a shower, I come back, man, and I'm waiting. And the process is, when you waiting in the morning, they will come get you. They will come say, you know what I'm saying, you know, whoever banking, you know what I'm saying, you know, report up front, da-da-da-da-da. So I got all my stuff packed and I'm waiting, you know, and I had sent the bulk of my stuff out like a month earlier to my mother, which was also crazy because, like I say, if something go wrong, now I don't have this stuff anymore. I got to order all this new stuff. So I was all in, man. So I waited, man, and you usually out of there by like 8:15, 8:30. So it was like 8:20 something. I'm like, you know, I'm nervous. And they called my name, man, and they said, come on, you ready to go? I'm like, shh. So I said bye to everybody, man. Everybody was hollering at me and everything. I grabbed my bags. I had seen this walk so many times, man, from so many different people, but never from myself, you know what I'm saying? So it was like crazy, man. And she was taking me into medical to get my medical records. And then after she took me to get my medical records, she walked me up front, the same place that I had seen so many people leave from, that I had actually sit up there and looked out the window and watching people leave, going home, wishing and praying and hoping that one day that would be me, you know what I'm saying? It was actually happening, man. So it was such an overwhelming feeling, and I'm taking it all in, you know, the sights and everything as I'm walking. I'm seeing part of the prison that I had never seen, because I'm up front and I'm within the administration, and I'm going through these doors and stuff that I had never been through before. So I'm like, wow, man, this is really happening, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still like, is something gonna stop this, you know? So when I get up front, it's like it's a dude, there's one guy up there at first, and he's already waiting to leave, a younger dude. And he was like, man, I'm going on too. And I said, how long you been locked up? That's no question. He was like 4 years, that's all, you know what I'm saying? So he said, you? I said, it's 33. He was like, wow, I know you happy. I'm like, shh. So it was like, boom. We waiting on one other dude, and you know, we gonna start processing y'all out. So while we sitting there waiting, they bring him some street clothes, man, and he take his prison clothes off and put on street clothes, you know. Excuse me. It's like Nike shoes and Nike hat and all of this stuff, and I'm looking at him, I'm like, oh man, you know. So I didn't have you know, my mother, nobody bring me no clothes, because I was told that, you know what I'm saying, if you get clothes up there, then that's a longer process for you to get out. I wasn't trying to wait no process at all. I was trying to roll out, you know what I'm saying, as soon as possible. So so I didn't get any clothes bought in. So I was seeing him, and he changed, and he got in his clothes and everything. So he looked so much different, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking at him, but excuse me. So I'm still in there, and I'm like, well, I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what I got on, as long as I can go out that door. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? So another guy came that we was waiting for. He was a young guy as well. And he had been locked up, I think, like 7 years. And he changed his clothes as well, you know what I'm saying? So boom, man, we got all three of us. We done changed clothes, so now we just waiting. So the lady come to process us out. So when she come to process us out, she said, well, who's first? I said, man, listen, let me go first. Let me get up out of here, man. So I go up there and I process. You know, she asked me certain questions, make me sign certain papers, give me certain identification and stuff like that. So now it's clicking in my head a little bit. Okay, you know, they serious, man. You know, you can get up out here, Banky. So you know what I'm saying? So I was like, wow, man, and it just started flooding me, you know what I'm saying, with emotions and stuff as I'm answering the questions. So when I finished, which I could have went third, because she waited till she did both of them too before we leave. We always gonna leave together. So it was just my anxiety, my anxiousness to get out of there. So once she did that, man, we finished, and then she came out, man, and we started walking through gates that I had never walked through before, man. The last final couple of gates, man, they was just walking us out there, man. And then the next thing you know, man, wow, man, we was in the parking lot, man. And in 33 years, I had never been out there in the parking lot, and I had definitely never been anywhere outside them gates without handcuffs and shackles on and an escort. So I'm out there, man, and I got a duffel bag in my hand, and no handcuffs and no shackles, man. And it was amazing. It was an amazing feeling, man. And I'm looking around me, and I'm looking behind me, like, is somebody gonna come run up on me or something and say, you know, what you doing out here or whatever, you know? I know it sounds crazy, but that's how I felt, you know. And it didn't happen, you know. It didn't happen. So, you know, we get on the little bus, man, and take us where we have to go, man. And I had to go see my PO immediately, you know. When I go see them, and I do what I have to do with them and get all my paperwork and everything straight. And then I get in the car, man. I go get in the car, man, with my mother, man. And it's just so surreal, man. I hug her, man. I kiss her, man. And tell her how much I love her, man, and appreciate her. And you know, and we get in the car, man, and we riding home, and I'm just looking at everything, man. It's just amazing, man. It's just a amazing feeling, man. Everything is just crazy to me, man. You know, just to see the stores, to see the traffic lights, to see this and that. And then my mother, she hands me her phone, and let me use her phone, and I talk to my sister, and you know, and I'm like, yeah, I'm in the car with mine. It's like, yeah, man, it's amazing. It's just amazing, you know what I'm saying? Amazing feeling. It's something that'll be in my heart forever. It's something that I can never forget. You know, it's just, it's cemented in my brain, you know. And then I get home, man, and I see the rest of my family, man, and it's just a beautiful thing, man. And it's just, I had seen them so many years in the visiting room, and, you know, talked to them on the phone, and, you know, wondered how this looked and how that felt and how the house looked, and just going by pictures and going by, you know, phone conversations, to actually be in the house and to look and to see people and to hug them and touch them. And man, it's just a wonderful feeling, man. It's just, you know, it's something that I'll never forget, man. So, you know, yeah, those last 24 hours, man, they was agonizing, and they was beautiful, and they was wonderful and magnificent, all rolled up into one, you know. It's something that you just can't package and put into words, man, because it was amazing, man. It was something that you prayed for and wished for all the time. I probably imagine it's the equivalent to the people that go out there and play the lottery every day, man, faithfully every day for years and years and years, and then, you know, with all of the hope and the expectations that you may one day win, and then when you actually win, you know, that's the feeling that I probably felt when I actually walked out of them gates, because it was something that I prayed for, hoped for, and wanted for so long, and to actually receive it, man, and to come out here, man, was just beautiful, man. And I'm telling you now, man, it's better than advertised, man. It is, man. Just to be able to, just yesterday alone, man, I was with my grandkids, man, half of the day, man, playing with them, running around, and just having fun with them, you know, and laughing and joking and answering questions, because they asked 1,000 of them. And it's just, that alone, man, is priceless. It's priceless, you know. So I'll never, you know, forget those times that I spent in there. But man, each day I spent out here, man, erases, man, chunks and chunks and chunks of that stuff, man. So I love it, and I'm appreciative, man, and I'm humble, man, and I'm grateful, man, that God has allowed me to be out here and to be healthy and to be strong and to be mentally stable, man, mentally independent. Well, you know, I can think for myself now. I don't have to have people telling me what to do, when to do, how to do, if to do, you know. So it's a beautiful thing, man. So, you know, if it's a message in there to anybody, especially these young cats out here that I see now, man, who not valuing this freedom, man, and not taking this stuff serious, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I get calls now, man, every other day or either every day, man, from brothers that's praying, hoping to get out, man. And y'all guys out here acting like you want to go in. You don't want to go in there, man. And there's nothing out here that's worth going in there. Nothing. So, you know, just think about it, man. Like I say, bro, you have people, man, that just, man, they just throw their life away, man. 1 second, man. 1 second, one decision, one moment. Take decades off your life. Decades off your life, possibly your entire life. So think about it, man, before you know, do whatever it is you might do that might put you in that position. But with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all spending this little time with me, man. I hope I didn't bore y'all, man. You know, any more questions y'all have, y'all send them to me, man. Any more suggestions, y'all send them to me. I hope y'all are out there getting ready to buy all this Banky Pound material, this Banky Pound merchandise, because I'm getting ready to put it on, man. And I'm going to wear it, and I'm going to represent it, man, because it represents a movement. I want y'all to do the same, so, you know, we can get these subscribers up, man. We can get this positivity up. We can get this good energy out here in the world, man, and we can change some things, man. So keep rocking with me, man, and I'm going to keep rocking with y'all, man. I love y'all out there, man. Team Banky Pound. And a special shout out, man. Special shout out to all the people, man, all the family and people, man, that's been holding me down since I've been out, man. That's been so kind and generous to me, man. You know, my cousin Hickey, man, I love you, man. You know, you my brother, man. Even though you my cousin, you my brother, man. My brother, man. My cousin OG, man. You my brother. Jamal, man. All these cats, man, been you know, treating me real good since I've been home, man. And they made this transition so beautiful for me, man. Shout out to the little homie Coon, man. I love you, man. Duty, man. C, Boogie. Man, y'all cats, man, I love y'all cats, man. The love y'all show me, man, you know, it don't go unappreciated. I just want y'all to know that, man. You know, so, man, big shout out to them, man. I love y'all out there, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Y'all brothers, man, are good brothers, man. And I never forget what y'all doing for me and what you done did for me, man. So, big shout out, man, to everybody out there, man, that support positive energy, man. Everybody, man. Big shout out to my supporter, man, who bought me that car too. I would never, ever, ever take you out of my heart and soul. So big shout out, man. Everybody who sent anything to that P.O. box, everybody that sent me any type of email, any type of positive energy, any type of positive feedback. I love y'all out there, man. And just stay humble, man, and stay appreciative, man, because you only got one life, man. Live it the best you can, man, and just be good to people, man, and they'll be good to you, man. So be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Also, Banky Pound t-shirt coming soon, man. But I love y'all out there, man. Peace.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.